Allianz Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is brought down, but there is a penalty flag on the play, and if I were a betting man, and sometimes I am, I'd say they're going to throw it in reverse. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Running inside, it's Bernard. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Messer. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really nice play call there, because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It's complete. Stumbled to the ground.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy, because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the FIU Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quarterback Keith. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Henry. Sweet cut there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the point after is good. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws it deep. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unleashes it on the run. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Man, that is textbook football 101. It's what every defensive coordinator is yelling on the sidelines. Sudden change. They want to be aggressive, capitalize on the momentum. They force the turnover on defense. Offense, they take a shot down the field, and they connect.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Got it back on second and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Bernard. Surges across the 30. Out to the 32. A 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up second down.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going back to the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. FIU set up with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside give.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He'll run it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After that last loss, it's second and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Finds his big tight end. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Running inside, it's Bernard. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. Looking for space. It's Bernard. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the first down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Farrell. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Release to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The 40. The 30. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side. Ball, what a start.
And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Farrell. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's caught. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the grab. It's Messer. And they swarm him under. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to throw on second and short. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McNeil.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
FIU will line up to punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. The run inside. It's Farrell. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. And tackled there by the defense. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the 1, making it an even...
Turning it on! 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Now they're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Henry. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Bernard. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Oh, better look out! Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, FIU. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's McNeil. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Florida International. He got it right inside the pylon. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create.
Here's a little room there. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Messer. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to...
Snags it, and there's running room. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Owls right back down the field with the answer. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend of this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The option, he'll keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Leaves it with the back, fighting off the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. FIU will line up to punt. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Got his man on the right. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they're down by 1 possession, trailing here late, guys. They need a completion here. They've thrown 3 straight incomplete. This is the play that all 11 guys on offense have got to lock in.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Gotta have it here on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Oh, they're after him. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! And they've got the lead in the final minute. Has 4 now on the season.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it down the field. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Finds his target down the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Gotta find a completion on this one. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.